So the Lions got a weird battle going on, and I'm not really sure what to make of it, but here's what I do know. From the time I was young, I'm going to admit this, from the time I was a kid, I've had this weird fascination with kickers. Like I just do. I have this weird fascination with kickers. I don't know if it's because I grew up watching Jason Hanson kick for the Lions and he always did the weird stuff, doing one of these and getting himself ready and balanced and I don't know what it was, or if I just love seeing the ball fly. And it was just always amazing to me that somebody could kick a ball that way. But the Detroit Lions have got themselves a kicker competition, and it's a really weird battle to watch, position battle. And it is between three players, which is just nuts to me. And we are actually reporting on it. So you can get upset, you can get happy, you can do whatever you want, but this matters. Kickers matter. I remember there was a while there were bumper stickers out like kickers are people too, and punters are people too. And you can say whatever you want. A kicker can very easily win you or lose you a football game. We've seen it happen before. And you can't, especially now with the extra point being moved back, you can't just count on everything going in. Kickers have gotten so good to the point where it feels like they're automatic inside 50 yards or even 55 at times, but not everybody is. So we really have to take into account, like, what does this look like? Because if you're one of the few teams that doesn't have a kicker who's automatic, then you are going to have a problem. All right. You're going to have a problem. So there's some stuff going on. Romo and Patterson were able to actually have a kickoff in a competition. The loser had to do a 50-second plank. All the offensive players actually had to do a plank, and he got his offense. Campbell gathered them down near midfield, gave each unit one of the kickers, and then some of his specialists. And so Romo kicked first. I guess he came closest to guessing a number that Campbell had behind his back or something like that. And he drilled 4 field goals from 43, 48, 48, and 53. Patterson was good from 43 and 48 on the right hash, but missed wide left from 48 on the left hash before making the one from 53. Romo then drilled a 57-yarder from the right hash while Patterson pushed his kick short and left. This is kind of cool. And then Joseph danced gleefully as offensive players dropped to the ground for 50 seconds of planking. Romo then picked up the ball and I believe made another one from 61 and maybe even 63. Or no, he would have made it from 63, but he missed right or left or something like that. So here we have this battle that are going. And what we now know is there is a battle. I'm shocked that there's a battle. And don't forget the guy who sat out, Michael Bagley. Like, he's still on the team. I don't know if anybody remembers him. He's the guy that we brought in last year after Seibert got hurt, even though we took Seibert over Patterson. So let's remind everybody of the Riley Patterson situation. He does a phenomenal job finishing the year kicking for us. I think a lot of people in Detroit really like Riley Patterson, and they were not happy when we ended up keeping Seibert over Patterson. Now, if you talk to the insiders, the people that were at practices, the people that actually got to see the battle going in camp, Seibert won that job. They're very clear that Seibert won that job. He was the better kicker, but then he got hurt. Riley Patterson then goes over to Jacksonville and does a great job kicking for them. So we have to watch Patterson doing an awesome job kicking. He's consistent. Some kickers, when they kick the ball, it just is like, yep, that's going to go in. Yep, no doubt. Yep, that's in. Okay, there's another one. That's good. And you just know it's going to go well. And so it's kind of one of those interesting things where we're like, man, we really let him go. But then we trade away a 7th round pick to get him back. But we also bring this dude in, Parker Romo, from the XFL, plays for like the Brahmas or something like that. I don't know what team he played for. I don't know if it was San Antonio or it doesn't matter, right? So he played in the XFL. We bring him in. I think he kicked at Purdue. And he has a better long leg than Patterson. Patterson is money under 50, but over 50, he gets considerably worse. He doesn't have the power in his leg. And I think that was always the issue that the Lions had with him. It wasn't a consistency thing. It was when you get back into that 48 plus range, he really has to strain and his accuracy starts to go down. So if Romo has a bigger leg, but also has the accuracy, like that's pretty cool. You've got to be excited about that. But then Badgley kicked well for us too last year. So I don't know where this stands. Who's your leader in the clubhouse to get this job? I think some people, you can come at it from three totally different directives, or I don't know. You know what I'm saying. All right, three different perspectives. There's the way. Congratulations, Craig. You thought of a normal word. Badgley is already been here. He's already proven it. Okay? He has the advantage. That's perspective number one. Perspective number two, Riley Patterson is the one that got away. We've now traded a 7th-round pick for him, so that means we do hold some value, even though Brett Holmes has shown he does not care about 7th-round picks. So we trade a 7th-round pick to get him. We must want him, and he's got the proven track record from Jacksonville the year before. And then you have this guy, John Parker Romo, that you bring in, and you're just like, oh, we're going to bring him in, and now he's out kicking everyone because he seems to have the biggest leg of them all. He's just not proven. So he's going to win it because the Lions coaching staff doesn't care. The GM doesn't care. Like the best player gets the job. You could come from any one of those perspectives. Personally, I think Badgley is on the outside looking in. That's my take on this. You don't trade a pick for a kicker when you could have possibly gotten him on waivers, but we knew we had the 18th position on the waiver wire, so we weren't sure he was going to make it to us. So we go and trade a 7th-round pick. You don't bring a kicker in because you like the one you got. So I would say Badgley's on the outside looking in, and then Romo has got a shot against Patterson. I just think it's really interesting. And it's interesting to see how other people are viewing this as well. So, yeah, the Lions have themselves a good old-fashioned kicker battle. And it's not something that I love. I really enjoyed the days of Jason Hanson. I enjoyed the years of Matt Prater. I did not enjoy the in-between, the freeze or whatever. Was it freeze? Didn't we have for a minute? And I don't enjoy bringing guys in that are terrible kickers. This seems to be the bugaboo so far of Holmes. He let Prater walk because he was getting older, brings in some people that it's just like, man, they're just not getting it done. I think Seibert's a good kicker, but he's gotten hurt 2 years in a row. If you can't stay consistently healthy as a kicker, I don't know how you're staying consistently healthy anywhere. So I think that's very unique, but looking forward to see what you guys think. Are you as weirdly obsessed with a kicker battle as I am? I don't know. Are you? Hey, also, we got another channel that we've started. So if you guys enjoy what we're doing here and you want to continue to support me and Chris and what we're doing, it will allow us to actually bring you and continue to bring you even better Lions coverage by doing this. Trust me on that. All we'd ask is that you go over, give it a look. It's called Sports Talk Extra. And we're just going after and talking about other small market teams, kind of like the Lions that don't get the national media love and things like that because we love football. If you like it, please subscribe. If you don't. But we'd love to have your support. If you made it to here, you must kind of like what we're doing. So, hey, leave a comment below. Kicker battle, who you got? And I will see all of you on the next one or over at Sports Talk Extra. Thanks. See ya.